everyone. Today on Hello Susan, I'm going to show you some more ornaments that I'm making for my whimsical tree. I've been making fake bakes to put on it, but I've been having to let them dry. And I didn't want to put them on a video until they were dry, so I didn't mess them up. Okay, but let's go ahead and get started. I've got quite a bit to show you in this video. The first of all is this little ornament here. I got this at Walmart, and it came just like this, except it did not have this little fluff at the top. The hat was red, and the bow tie and the buttons were red. And since my tree doesn't have that much red, it's got a little bit of red because of the cherries and strawberries. I didn't want to have that much red, so I went ahead and painted the hat and the bow tie and the buttons, and then I glittered on top of that. And then I added this little fluff of a garland on top. So I've got 3 of those that I did, so I think that's going to be really cute. I actually did not get around to making gingerbread for the tree, so I was looking for something, and I think this is going to fit in just perfect. So let me move that out of the way. The second thing I want to show you is these little moon pies. No, whoopie pies. That's what I'm calling it, because I tried to make macarons. Macarons. That's what I tried to make. I just couldn't get, this is air dry clay, I just couldn't get it to have that texture right there. So I decided, okay, then they can't be that. What else looks like that? And whoopie pies came to mind. So I'm making whoopie pies. And this is just air dry clay. And then after it dried completely, then I went over it with Mod Podge and sprinkled some sprinkles and glitter on it and added a little foam rose right there. And I did them in quite a few different shades of pink. Aren't they fun? I think they turned out real cute. And what I did was I took these, you know, the hooks like for the Christmas tree. I fed it up through the rose so I could glue a part of it to the top of the whoopie pie. And now I can just hang it on the tree like that. Okay. The next thing I want to show you is this right here. It's a gumdrop. And I got this at Hobby Lobby. They come in yellow, blue, and pink. And it comes in a garland. And what I did was I added the caulk drizzle on the top. And then I put glitter and sprinkles. And then I had this little bit of holly with berries that I put on top of that. So I made those. And I have seen where people are drilling holes down at the bottom and they're inserting the light so that it can all shine when you have it on the tree. So I may add a bow, may not add a bow, but that's what I have for that. And I've got quite a few of these since it was a garland, but I'm only showing you 3 since the rest would look exactly the same. Then I've got this deer. Now I did show you the pink deer that I did already. But this one's a little bit differently because I put a saddle on the back, which is a crown. Then I put some tinsel around the neck and added a couple of flowers. And I'm going to hang these on the tree for ornaments. So I've got, I think, 4 or 5 of those. And then I started doing fake bakes. So this right here, of course, is cupcake. You can see that. Let's see. Here's what it started out as. And I got this on Temu. And so I painted this part gold, and then I added icing to the top that I just put on like you would ice a cake. And then I used icing nozzles to do the trim and added a little foam rose on top, and then I also put some, and then there's glitter on there. And the way I'm going to use this on my tree, because I could do something where I just stuck it down in there and it was sticking up, but I thought, or I could put a bamboo shoot right here, skewer, and then put a straw and do that. But I thought, you know, I want these to be probably at an angle on the tree, not just straight up, but whatever I wanted to do, I wanted to be able to have control over it. So what I did was I took 2 of these pop cleaners that are gold, and I put them together, and they're like right there. I just wound them together, and then I glued it all the way around the edge. And so when I put this on my tree, then I'm going to tie it in place. Not, well, you know, wrap it and wire it in place on the tree that way. So I did 2 that look just exactly like this, and I did 2 that look exactly like this, which has a cherry on top. The same decorations around the edge here, same swirl, and then I put a cherry on top. So I think those turned out really sweet. And and not the least important thing, but this is my cotton candy. I just love it. It turned out so fabulous. So what this is I started out with the cone, got it on Temu, then I ordered some eggs off Temu too, and I cut off the bottom so I would have a flat surface so I could glue that to my cone. And that's my base. And then I printed out a design on paper, and I decided I wanted to do this stripe, and then I wrapped it around and glued it in place. And then I put a little bit of this silver garland around the edge, put a green bow, and then on the back it's just got a little bitty Christmas tree just to give it some stability right there. And this was a bamboo skewer that I put up inside the cone, and then put a drinking straw on top of it. Don't you think it's so cute? Oh, let me show you the yarn that I used. This is it right here, and I did get this on Temu too. And so it's this fluffy yarn, and you just kind of spread it out like this, and then just wrap it around and glue it in place. And then I topped it with sparkling glitter all over it. I just love it. I think it looks just like cotton candy. Okay, so my next video is going to be showing you the cakes that I made, and I've got a couple of other ornaments that I made for the tree. So I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me today. See you next time. Bye-bye.